crown, the city is mine, you cannot hold that. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned, the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most of the chains in the game? Why would I?
Today, from Portland, Oregon, it's the AFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. The Portland Lumberjacks taking on the London Black Knights.
Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the London Black Knights and the Portland Lumberjacks. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fun.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On first down, here's Stroud. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Well, they'll go play action here with Stroud. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, Stroud. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And they'll send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense.
The ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Young will set to throw. He's got a man complete. Taking it right down Broadway. And touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Black Knights will strike first here, this wild card matchup. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Portland's offense now about set to take over. And you know, Charles, it's been a terrific season for them. They couldn't quite get that #1 seed and the associated bye that goes with it. But nevertheless, they've got to be one of the favorites here to win it all.
They do, because of the season that they've had, the position that they're in. And we know under the old playoff system, they would have this game off. This weekend would not be one that they would play. But nevertheless, maybe it's a good thing. Sometimes you carry that momentum from the season all the way through the playoffs. If you get that open week, sometimes you lose it a little bit. So I think that's what's going to be their mindset.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Stroud off the play fake. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. It's brought in by Harris. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Stroud sets up the play action. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, here's Stroud. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Stroud. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. That feels pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That one is slant to McLaurin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. And Stroud now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lumberjacks are an extra point away from evening this one up. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Young off the play fake. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Ready, break.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he stopped immediately there. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. That throw by Young incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Young working out of the gun. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Portland's offense now about set to take over. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Stroud on third down now. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. 46 on his first kick. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. London about set to take over on offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
But Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year one.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Young on 3rd down. Oh, it stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt. Now Brown. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Rolling to his left. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Play action. Stroud now.
This is caught. It's Brown. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Stroud looking to throw.
And he finds McLaurin.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down.
Again, it's Stroud. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
2nd and 2. Throwing now is Stroud.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Goodson, give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusives. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki there to make the grab.
And the Lumberjacks have taken the lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Patterson now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. London about set to take over on offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
A 1st down throw for Young. Jones has it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Young on 3rd and 2. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Young. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Young. And he fires one that's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do in before throwing over the top.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Stroud to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
Here's Stroud. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They'll run on 1st down. Goodson. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Goodson. They give him 12 yards and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now Stroud. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
Throw right side, complete to Williams.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here we go. Red 38. 53.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Lumberjacks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. London about set to take over on offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Pierce now up the middle. George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now here's Young. That's underneath to Pierce. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Young looks to throw on first down. His throw incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Young. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
Here we go, set. 32.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Young to throw it. Incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Young. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Dillon will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Dillon again, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A.J. Dillon punching it in from a yard away. And the Black Knights have cut it back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Portland's offense now about set to take over. As this offense takes the field again, it's been a while since they've been out there. We just saw that long touchdown drive by the opposition. But remember, when this crew was out here last, Charles, they scored as well.
And let's make sure we give both offensive staffs some credit, and especially the offensive coordinators, because we spoke with both of them in the lead up to this game, and both were really confident in their game plans. They felt like they had scouted their opponents and focused on specific areas in practice this week to make sure that they were ready to go. And frankly, it looks like they both did an excellent job.
And we'll see if those game plans can keep this streak of touchdowns going here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this offense on third down today, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Patterson's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing is working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. On third down, here's Dillon. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Portland's offense now about set to take over. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. No, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. London about set to take over on offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Young. He finds his man. Complete. It's Warren. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a 1st down throw for Young. That escapes the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Final play of the half. Young able to shake him off. And he wisely will throw that one away. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wild Card matchup as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We had great action yesterday, and this, the first of 3 more games coming at you here on Wild Card Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's AFC Wild Card game. And you can see the result there. Meanwhile, in our game, it took a little while to get settled in, but we were in for a battle royale in this second half. And to call the action, let's go back to the guys who've been there all year, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wild Card game. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Throwing again on second down. Young, throw right side, caught by Davis. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Out of the gun, it's Young. Pressure comes, and down he goes. George Karlaftis. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Young will set to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been terrific so far. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Here we go, set, flat, 95.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Stroud working out of the gun. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Stroud on third down now. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at the 20. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And they will take over 1st and 10. London about set to take over on offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Dillon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
First down, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Young on 3rd down. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They go draw play. It's Dillon, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Warren down right around the 25. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Young. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Third and short yardage. Young. Touchdown. Jalen Warren from 4 yards out. And the Black Knights are back within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Stroud now on 1st and 10. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Ready. 32, yellow.
Play action. Stroud now. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The throwing again is Stroud. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On 2nd down now. Goodson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Goodson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And Stroud now to throw. He's got it. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Young. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Here we go. Here we go. Move 32.
On first down, it's Warren. A gain of 3, second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the 17, Young caught right side, Davis. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll run here with Dillon.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
A.J. Dillon with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Black Knights have got it back to within a score.
He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Now a give right side. Goodson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. First and 10. It's Stroud. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. 20. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A.J. Dillon saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Black Knights have retaken a third quarter lead. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. Catch black. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Goodson. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. 59 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Stroud off the play fake. Williams brings it in. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Lumberjacks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. London about set to take over on offense. Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means they've carried that mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go on the road. We've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this, guys? Look at the spot we're in right now. And then go to your top players, call the plays that they run best.
Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy. Uncorks one for Davis. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, it's Young. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now here's Young. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Black Knights have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. In racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Now the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. 5 plays there on that drive. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. Portland's offense now about set to take over. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Inside handoff here to Ricard. Greedy Williams on the stop. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Stroud looking to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Here's Ricard. Tyson Campbell up to make the stop.
I heard all the stories. I watched some of the tape of the old school guys, the throwback guys who were the punishing runners and knocked people aside to pick up yardage. I'm so glad I was sitting here today and got to see it with my own eyes.
Again, it's Ricard, the fullback, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Stroud to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Here's Stroud. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Again, it's Stroud. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Another carry for the fullback, Ricard. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick.
This will be a 37-yard attempt.
Patterson's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. London about set to take over on offense. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. From the 35 on 2nd down, Young. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. This offense so far on 3rd down, well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 7. Throw there, incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
60 red. 60 red.
53 spot, 53, check 53.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. And I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Dalvin Tomlinson never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Well, it's not a comeback killer, but a huge obstacle with time running down. Still time left for the comeback because they haven't hit the 2-minute warning. But a long way now to get to the 1st down marker, and you know that defense is charged up.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Stroud here on 3rd and long.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And some space here. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first, because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
London about set to take over on offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Now a handoff up the middle. Warren, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races down the right side.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. 106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. And I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They run again with Dillon. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
A.J. Dillon
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Black Knights get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
No problem there on the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Sanchez now. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 8, 2:09 to play. They'll have one play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down.
Stroud.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Stroud to throw it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
4th down. Here's Stroud. On a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Here's Young. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year, but I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, and they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season where they think they have a chance to advance farther in the playoffs.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.